Have you ever noticed this? You want to change, you plan it, you think about it, but when it's time to act, you don't move. And you tell yourself, I'm just lazy. Psychology says laziness is almost never the real reason. First, your brain is divided. Your brain has two major systems working against each other. The prefrontal cortex plans your future. It sets goals. It wants growth. The limbic system cares only about comfort and safety. Whenever you try to change, your prefrontal cortex says, let's improve. But your limbic system says, this feels hard, this feels risky, and the brain always protects comfort first. That's why resistance shows up as procrastination. Second, mental fatigue feels like laziness. Here's an important psychological fact. Decision fatigue. Every time you debate with yourself, should I start? Maybe later. Tomorrow for sure. Your brain loses energy. Research shows that when mental energy drops, the brain switches to low-effort mode. You don't feel motivated, you feel heavy. You feel lazy, but you're not lazy. You're mentally exhausted. Third, the fear you don't notice. Most people aren't avoiding work. They're avoiding emotional pain, the fear of failing again, the fear of being inconsistent, the fear of disappointing themselves. Psychology calls this avoidance behavior. When the brain predicts emotional pain, it shuts the body down. That's why you think a lot, but take no action. Fourth, why motivation fails you. Here's the truth no one tells you. Motivation is unreliable. Studies show people who wait for motivation are the least consistent. Why? Because motivation is an emotion, and emotions change. Real change doesn't come from motivation. It comes from identity and systems. Fifth, the psychological shift that works. You don't need to change your life. You need to change the signal you send to your brain. I am someone who starts. Psychologists use the 10-minute rule. When you commit to just 10 minutes, the brain lowers resistance. Action releases dopamine. Dopamine creates motivation. After you start, feeling follows action, not the other way around. You are not lazy. You are not broken. Your brain is just protecting old patterns. Start small. Start tired. Start anyway. Because change doesn't begin with motivation. It begins with movement.